Previously on District of Georgio. After meeting up with my friend Michael to go for a jog, I explained to him the details on me and my ex-boyfriend's split. It felt good to get it off my chest, and I felt like our friendship would go back to the way it was before. But as I quickly realized at Townhouse, his blow-up at me and Lexis was definitely a sign of what was to lie ahead, and that was something that I was not prepared for.
Maybe down the road, they'll pick you up hard like they did
I'm really tired of you guys defending him, so maybe we won't catch you guys off guard, okay? All of you.
So, my cousin Lisa, who has been through a lot this past year as well, she called me to basically like meet up. But her she's got one of those personalities where you don't know if her tone is urgent or she's just that way all the time. So she leaves me a voicemail. And she's just like, hey, I need to meet up with you. I have to talk to you about something. It's really important. So how are you? I haven't seen you in so long.
I know, I'm good. Thanks for...
You look good.
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm getting stronger and stronger every day, and just trying to get back to some normalcy. My new normal, if you will. But hair's slowly but surely coming around and coming back, and yeah, I've missed you.
I know I haven't seen you in. I was just talking to my mom about how I've been talking to you and everything, because I know you've been kind of on the DL going through everything, but yeah, I've just been dealing with so much too. I think that it's just been like probably for the best. She was diagnosed with stage 3 breast cancer last year, and up until this point, she's been going through her chemo treatment, and she was going through surgeries, and it's just been a lot on her, and I've been going through my own stuff, and she, was around when, me and Steven, my ex-boyfriend, were together, so she witnessed our relationship a little bit, and I hadn't spoken to her, and I knew she knew that we weren't together anymore, but we hadn't really talked.
I had heard about you and Steven, and I was so sorry about that.
I know, I was just as much shocked as I think everybody else was when I told them. But I just felt like, I don't know. You were around. I felt like, I don't know. I felt like this was it.
I know. I remember. I met him. You brought him to the house. He met your mom. He met your dad. He met the whole family. Georgio, I liked Steven. I did. I thought the whole family did. I thought it was... I don't know, I guess I thought it was the one. And I had heard while I was sick that, things had kind of broken up and you all had gone your own way. And I just didn't know why. I wondered why, but I didn't know why. And it must have been very painful. Well, I'm sorry I wasn't around, but, I was fighting my own battle. I was. Well,
your battle was a lot heavier than mine, I'm sure. Yours was...
pain is pain. Pain is pain, Giorgio.
Well, no,
hurt is hurt.
I know.
Pain
Trust
is
me,
pain.
I felt like I was stabbed in the chest twice. So she kind of brings up the whole Steven thing, and it's just kind of awkward because I don't really like talking about what happened so much with people, just because I feel like it brings it up again, and I'm trying everything to move on from it. And keep myself productive. So, having to explain it to her was just kind of like, Oh, here we go again. In the short story version, basically, he, you know, I guess he got to an insecure place and he decided that he wanted to communicate with his ex-boyfriend. He did it in a very disgusting way through text message, you know, sending inappropriate pictures and such, and I had to find out by going through his phone, which is not really me. So I think that on top of everything else, me having to go through somebody's phone who I trusted, and you know, this is someone I love. This is someone that, like, we were together for such a long time that I just was like, is this real?
Right.
You know, and it was, and I was devastated, and I didn't know how to pick up. I mean, I'm just now starting to talk to all my friends again after, like, I don't know how long. So
right.
It's just been hard, but I mean, I'm ready to move on. Like, I don't want to dwell on it anymore. Like, I have my moments still where I'm like down. But then I'm just like, I can't do this anymore. Like, it's just not fair. Like, I have to focus on myself. Like, I can put my energy in so much better places.
Absolutely.
So.
Absolutely.
I'm waiting for this, like, important thing that she has to tell me. Because I'm like, is it something bad? Like, is she dying?
Well, that's why I came over today.
I know, you scared me with your phone call.
I'm sorry.
I just was like, why?
I'm sorry.
The urgency and not telling me what's up before she...
Well, I have a favor to ask of you. It's good stuff. It's not bad stuff.
Okay, good.
And I didn't mean to scare you, and I didn't mean to shock you, and I know that can happen when people say, I gotta tell you something. I need to see you. I'm not pregnant.
Okay.
I come to tell you, I'm not pregnant.
Okay.
It's not yours.
I'm not either.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good. We're not pregnant.
Either.
Okay. So, last year when I was going through my treatments, I got to thinking that I really wanted to do something to give back. So many people were so good to me, Georgio, when I was sick. People I didn't even know. From the lady that made the breast pillow that I used, to the lady that put warm blankets on me in the hospital when I was in the infusion center, to people that knitted hats for me, that helped with scarves. I laid there thinking, you know, if I ever get better and I ever get stronger, I want to do something to give back. And so I think I'm going to start a foundation that helps women with breast cancer. It's going to be some type of a head covering, wigs, scarves, hats, bandanas, something that helps cover up, you know,
their heads.
Their heads.
Like kind of what you have on.
Yeah. Yes. Of course, I have this on because I am, in fact, I'm bald.
Right.
And so when you go through treatment, you lose all of your eyebrows and all of your eyelashes. I don't have any hair anywhere. And so I was wondering maybe if you would help me. If you would help me spank a few faces, you know, meet with some women that could really use your expertise with eyebrows and eyelashes and cosmetics, and, you know, bring some color to our faces and some smiles to our faces, and maybe help me do some shopping, figure out what I want to sell, what I'm going to be giving away. Would you help me? Do you think you can help me?
I mean, so what would I be doing?
You'd be doing a lot.
So this is like a real, you're doing like a nonprofit.
Yes, it would be a real nonprofit.
So she finally spills the beans and she tells me that she's basically like starting a nonprofit organization called Lisa's Lids. Lisa's Lids. Okay, so Lisa's Lids is her organization, and she's basically like been doing this, like, I guess in between chemo and radiation, I don't know, but she's super excited about it, and she wanted to know if I would be a part of it, like if I would help her.
We would be giving back to all the hospitals, and I'm going to start in Montgomery County where I got my treatment.
Okay.
Which would be like at Montgomery General Hospital.
So like giving back to home base first.
Giving back to home base first, and then kind of branching out and building a base. We would make donations monthly, and we would actually go out to some of the programs. That's where you would come in and help me with some of the women that might need some help.
I think that's an awesome thing, though. Yeah, I would love to.
And I know people are busy.
Well, no, I mean, we're all busy, but I mean, you know, Maria had cancer. You know, when she went through all that, I mean, I put a basket together of I don't even know how much stuff, just scarves and things. So I mean, I always have worked with different foundations. I do a lot of those type of things already ever since, you know, she's been in remission and been doing tons of things. So I mean, we're like family anyway, so I wouldn't help you out with yours.
Well, I was hoping you would say yes. I really appreciate it.
Oh, no problem. You know, I have a thing for like giving stuff away. She basically wanted to know if I would donate my services, like if I would come, you know, teach these women how to do their makeup, you know, how to put their eyebrows back on, how to do their eyelashes, and I was very flattered because it's always so meaningful to give back in that way when you can just give back to people that are in need, like people who can't afford to make themselves look good to then enter public, you know, the public eye and go to the grocery store or go get gas without feeling insecure. And, you know, I was thrilled, and I told her I would love to, you know, be a part of her organization, and anything I could do to help would be awesome.
I'm excited. So
this is so exciting.
It is exciting. I know it is exciting. So you know, I feel better every day. I'm getting stronger. It's almost time to go back to work. I have a few more surgeries. They're still trying to put Humpty Dumpty together again. You know, I've still got missing parts and plastic in some places, but I'm alive. And so I just think this is a good move for me. This is a good direction for me to do, you know, something to give back. So
I mean, it's just funny because I'm working on my own website now for makeup as well. So I just feel like everything's just starting over, and that's what you're doing. You're starting over in more of a raw way.
Yeah, kind of a rebirth.
Really inspired me because I've been working on my own website, even though I started my own company, but I hadn't really followed through with it. So it was definitely time for me to start looking into like speaking to a webmaster and getting that website launched finally and starting to like get in the grind and really do what I love to do, which is, you know, make women feel beautiful. And, you know, that part I can get. The friendships, on the other hand, I feel like it's just going to be a rocky road ahead, because I just know that if I'm already coming into this on a bumpy ride, I just feel like it's not going to get smooth anytime soon, and I need to just like hang on tight because I have no idea what's coming next. I was at my parents' house Saturday night, and I'd gotten a call from Michael, and he was just like, hey, like, you know, I was thinking maybe we should just go out, and, you know, I'm just kind of feeling like I want to just go do something, and I was still kind of like bumming it, I guess, so I told him he could meet me at my parents' house. I had to let the dogs out for them and, you know, just check on the house and things and bring the mail in, and, you know, he showed up, and he was just trying to explain to me about, you know, exactly like what went on at Townhouse that night, why he blew up.
Goodness, it's so wet out here. It's crazy.
I know. I can't believe this.
Oh my god, I hate this weather.
I had to come all the way over here to like let the dogs out. My parents are out of town.
What's wrong? Is the dog okay out here? You have a fence, right?
No, I already took them inside. Because you said you were on your way over, but I was
like, I didn't hear them. Like, they're so yappy all the time.
I know, they're always barking. Surprisingly, they're not barking like that you're here. What are you thinking about doing tonight?
Well, I want to go downtown for a little bit. It's been a long week, but I kind of want to apologize about last week. What was that all about?
I mean, I felt like you just completely blew up out of nowhere. I was just like, I hadn't even been out with you guys in forever, and then all of a sudden you guys like were talking about all that, and then you like totally like flipped
It had nothing to do with that. I'm under a lot of pressure at work this month. I started seeing this new guy for a few weeks. It got really dramatic, kind of ended. But I didn't want to talk about it because it was so new and fresh, and then it just kind of fizzled, and it just had a bad week, and it just all hit me at once, and I think I just kind of took it out on you guys, so I'm sorry.
He made it seem like it was just basically like a bunch of different things. Like you know, work, and apparently he was talking to some guy, and that didn't work out for him, and so he was just frustrated with everything. But I almost feel like that was just like a cop-out. Like, he doesn't want to own up to the fact that he has issues, like, confronting people. Like, he just attacks people for no good reason. And I just kind of told him, I felt like it was just kind of out of nowhere. I just don't understand where something like that happens, where you get to that point where you just flip out like that.
No, but I just want to go out tonight, just forget about it, and like actually go out. I haven't really hung out with you other than last week, and just go out and have a freaking good time, and dance, have some drinks, and just, let's not even talk, just dance, like have a good time.
I don't know. I feel like I don't know if I'm even like in the mood to go out.
Are you serious?
I'm wearing like a flannel. I'm wearing a hat. I'm not in any mood to be going out. And as I'm trying to explain that to him, he just like, he won't take no for an answer. No, I thought I was. I don't think I'm ready to like go out and deal with all that.
Deal with what? I
don't know. Like, I just feel like it's just, I'm so used to being in a relationship. I don't even know how to like go out anymore. Like even like
come on now.
I'm serious. Like, I feel like getting ready is not the same. Like, I haven't gone out in like a year,
DC,
Michael.
Nobody dresses up anyway.
No, I know that, but I'm saying like you know, like when you get ready though, you're in the mood to go out. Like, you're getting dressed to go out. Like,
yeah, but if you don't want to go out, that's one thing. You don't want to go out, but don't let being single, you don't know how to act being a single guy, deter you from going out. That's crazy. Like,
I know, I mean, even being at like Townhouse was like fun, but it was just different because we were just sitting there.
It was just, yeah, it was low key. It got really dramatic. My fault. I apologize, but that's not like, I want to go out to like a nightclub. Let's go to like somewhere fun, just dance, you know. And like, it's gonna be so loud, we can't get into like an in-depth conversation anyway. Let's just go dance, have some.
No, drinks, I don't care about having like conversation.
About your ex, and forget about my drama and all the drama that's been surrounding us for like the last year. Let's just freaking go do it, like. You know, like, just you and me. There's no Lexis here to even stir up anymore in the pot. Just you and me. Let's just go freaking do it.
Well, I just feel like I'm not even dressed. I don't know, like,
just change your shoes.
He ends up dragging me out, and I'm like literally looking like a lesbian. Like, I'm wearing like a flannel that's like way too big for me. Like, I'm like not dressed to be going anywhere. I'm just like newly single, and here I come looking like I'm gonna go cut lumber and like, I can't. Like, I don't even know why I said yes, but you know, Michael has a persuasive way about him, but I think partially it's because he's so selfish that he has to like have his way no matter what, even if you feel and look like he just needs to have like the partner in crime.
Alright, I'm not dressed. Who cares? I'm wearing a flannel. Like, come on, we're both wearing flannels. We can be lesbians and go dance. We can listen to some Katie Lang and get down, honey. Come on, Georgio. Just come on. Just let's take care of your mom's dogs really quick. I'll drive. Let's come on. Let's just do it.
Yeah, but then you have to drive me all the way back here so I can drive home.
It's fine. I'll do it. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Let's just please go. I just want to have a good time, please.
I know, but I feel like I don't.
Come on. Let's go do it. Come on. Let's go.
Seriously, I have to turn the lights off. I can't leave the lights. Well, they're not home. So. So I'm on my way home from, you know, just shopping and stuff like that, and I get a phone call from, like, Michael, and I'm like, okay, why is he calling me? Because I hadn't heard from him all day. And he basically calls to tell me that Lexis and him went to dinner. Hello?
Georgio?
Yeah?
Hey, do you have a minute?
What's going on? Why do you sound like that?
You're not gonna believe what just happened.
What are you talking? What?
I just left Lexis' house. We went and had dinner.
Yeah.
And when I say dinner, I mean she ate like 3 pieces of sushi.
What?
So we go back to her house. And we had one cocktail at dinner. Maybe like 3 pieces of sushi each. We just had like an appetizer. We go back to her house. We have like another cocktail. She starts to pass out on her couch, and then starts like drooling. I think she's messing around. I'm pretty sure she is. And next thing I know, she's ignoring me. So I thought she's like, yeah, she always plays jokes on her. And so I started like tickling her. She starts like convulsing as if she's having a seizure and falls down to the floor.
Michael, are you kidding right now?
Georgio, I swear to God.
She was like convulsing and like sweating and drooling and passed out, and I was just kind of like, what? Like, you were convulsing and sweating, like, was the sushi bad? And then Michael's basically like alluding to the fact that she has like a mental disorder.
She starts dry heaving over the toilet, and like 2 minutes later she's like, oh my God, I feel so much better. Don't tell anybody about that. And I'm like, are you kidding me? And so I was like, you know what? I hung out with her for a few minutes, and I was like, you know what? I need to get out of here. And I just left. I just got back to my house a few minutes ago, and like I can't even, like I don't even know how to process this right now. She's freaking sick. She needs help.
I know, wait, I'm so confused. I don't understand how this all came up. Like, I didn't even know you guys went to dinner. It's like 6 o'clock.
It was part of the moment. She called me and asked me to go to dinner, and I was like, okay, I wasn't really doing anything. You know, it's Sunday, and I went to dinner with her, and I can't take her anymore. I think she's like so desperate for attention. She's trying anything at this point. I'm like, what are you doing, you know?
Wait, you think she did all that on purpose?
Yes. You know how she always plays jokes? Georgio, I was sitting there, and she was like kind of pretending she was falling asleep. The next thing you know, like drool was falling out of her mouth. Like, yeah, I'm not playing into her game. She's sick. She has a problem. She needs help.
Well, I mean, did you just leave her in the bathroom?
No, she like crawled into the bathroom. She pretended to dry heave for a few minutes, and then she crawled back to the couch and sat up, and she's like, oh, I feel so much better now. I think I ate too much. I'm like, you ate too much? We ate 3 fucking pieces of sushi, bitch. And I was like, you know what? I'm out of here. I have plans. I have to go. And so I left the house. I came home, and I can't even handle her. I can't even process how sick she is in the head.
Then Michael's basically like alluding to the fact that she has like a mental disorder. Okay, seriously? Like, a mental disorder means like someone's crazy. Like, I know I haven't talked to like hung out with Lexis that long since I started hanging out with them again, but she never does that with me. Like, I saw her at Townhouse. It was the only time I'd seen her since. She looked fine. She seemed healthy. I didn't see anything wrong with her. But now all of a sudden Michael's like calling to tell me that she's like trying to throw up and nothing's happening, and he's basically just like he can't handle it anymore. And I just felt like lost because I was just like, I don't know what to say.
Lexis, you ate 3 pieces of sushi at dinner. You need help. Like, I don't even think you have an eating disorder. I think you're sick in the mind. You're desperate for attention. You're 40 years old, and you're craving something that I don't know what you need right now. But you know what? I'm not going to deal with this, and I have somebody else on the other line, so I need to call you back, okay? So if you need an ambulance, dial your emergency button that you carry around your neck because you're way too old, and just dial 911, okay? Because I don't need this right now. I have enough going on in my life. Like, is she kidding me?
Did you say that to her?
And I more or less was, yeah. I was like, I don't have time. Like, Georgio, I'm done. Like, I can't deal with this. Like, what is she doing? Like, she ate 3 pieces. Georgio, I'm not even, we didn't go to Outback Steakhouse. She had 3 pieces of sushi. That's it. And a cocktail.
Well, I mean, maybe she doesn't, I don't know.
You ate too much.
Oh my God. I feel like any minute.
Am I over-exaggerating? Like, what would you have done if you were in my situation? What would you?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like she's. I can't. I don't understand why all of a sudden the antics. Like, why is she acting like this? Like, I feel like every time I turn around, you're telling me like.
Anytime she's into something, she's very dramatic about it. She gets into the gym. She calls everybody up and lets them know that she went to the gym 3 times a day. I went to the gym. I went to the gym. I didn't tell it. I went to the gym. I went to the gym. Great. Good for you. I'm glad you went to the gym. What else is going on, Lexis? What you got to say? You know how she likes to talk about very extreme with anything that she does. She meets a new guy. I love this guy. I love this guy. I love this guy. Great. What else is going on in your life? Like, stop obsessing on one thing. There's a lot of other stuff going on in the world. What's going on? And so now, apparently, it's her weight, and she's like, I'm done. I'm done. Like, I've done this with her for like 25 years. I'm tired. Okay, maybe you want to take over now because I'm literally finished.
Oh, I don't think I need any more drama right now with that. I don't think I can handle that. That type of stuff I don't know what to do with. I can't react to things because that makes me uncomfortable. Like, I don't know if something's really wrong with her. Like, is she really sick? Like, does she need to go like to the hospital?
Sick in the head?
No, I meant like physically. Like, does she do something? Like, is she doing something to herself, or she's like not able to even keep like 3 pieces of sushi now without getting sick?
No, she wishes, honey. No. Really?
Oh my god. Maybe she just didn't want Michael around. Like, I know he doesn't want to believe that, but maybe he was just like overbearing like he usually is, and she just had to find a way to get rid of him. Like, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. But look, you know what? I need to go right now. I'll call you back a little bit later. I gotta go.
All right, honey.
Bye.
Bye. Next time on District of Georgio. I like being single and reconnecting with you guys again, and like I just feel like did I miss something? Like I feel like I missed like part of a movie with like everything. Like I came back in and it was good for 5 minutes and then I got lost in translation.
But what's not cool is people bringing it up and throwing it in your face. For making it an excuse or a reason or whatever.
Well,
I mean,
that's
and it's just,
the only person that's been doing that is Michael.
Who would have thought like a few years ago? But it is.
No, like we used to all be so tight. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's age or like.
I mean, it doesn't matter. Like I'm happy in my life. It's all good. I don't. There's nothing I want for it.
okay, but they're only hearing your story.
They're not only hearing things. They
don't
have
talk to
been.
Georgio.
Yes, they do. Johnny and Georgio and Bobby and Georgio both have their own relationship. And both have conversations with him on the phone without me knowing.
That's fine,
Yeah,
but that doesn't mean that Georgio confides in them about what's going on with.
Why are you defending Georgio?
I'm not
so much?
defending anybody. I'm just saying you're agreeing with two people that live 3 or 4 states.
It kind of makes me second guess. Like, I'm not saying maybe they're so wrong. I'm not saying he is a fair weather friend, but it makes me kind of entertain the option, you know?